Did you know that a common household item could be the secret to protecting your home from envy, bad vibes, and even negative energy sent your way? It's true. Stick around, because in this video, we're going to reveal an ancient Buddhist practice involving something very simple, and how it can send all those bad energies right back to where they came from. Ready to find out how? Let's dive in. Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're uncovering a powerful Buddhist secret that could transform the energy in your home. You might have heard about the many uses of baking soda, from cleaning to deodorizing. But what if I told you it could also serve as a spiritual tool to repel negativity and envy? Yes, this humble ingredient has a deeper purpose, one rooted in ancient Buddhist teachings. By the end of this video, you'll learn how placing baking soda in your freezer can not only cleanse your home of negative energy, but also send harmful intentions right back to their source. Before we get started, I want to invite you to join a wave of positivity and protection right now. Drop a comment below and say, "I trust in the power of good energy, and my home is a place of peace." Together, let's fill the comments with protective intentions and spread positive energy. Now let's explore how this simple technique can help you create a sanctuary of calm and balance in your home. Ready to learn the full power of baking soda? Let's get started. Now let's talk about a problem we all face at some point in our lives. Have you ever walked into your own home and just felt off? Like something was hanging in the air, something heavy, unseen, but very real. Maybe you've noticed more tension among family members, or you've started to feel uneasy for no apparent reason. Sometimes it's not even about how you feel inside the house. It could be things going wrong one after the other. You drop a glass, someone gets upset, or there's a general feeling of disharmony. This could be the result of negative energy lingering in your space. It's important to understand that energy is everywhere. Whether you believe it comes from other people, your environment, or even your own mind, energy affects how you feel and live. Buddhist teachings often highlight that life is interconnected. The energy that others carry, whether it's love or jealousy, can impact your surroundings. And envy. Oh, envy is a powerful force. People may not always show it on their faces, but jealousy and ill will can find their way into your home, sometimes without you even realizing it. Have you ever felt that a friend or neighbor may be happy for you on the surface, but secretly harbors resentment? Whether it's a career success, a new relationship, or even a small win in life, envy can manifest in the most unexpected ways. So how do you shield yourself from it? How do you make sure your home remains a sanctuary, a place of peace and positive energy? The answer, surprisingly, might be sitting in your kitchen right now. Let's break it down. Buddhism has long taught that everything in the universe is connected by energy, both positive and negative. Our thoughts, actions, and emotions are all vibrations that affect the world around us. Think about it. If you've ever walked into a room where people were arguing, you might have felt the leftover tension. It's almost tangible, right? That's negative energy at work. Now that we've talked about the problem, negative energy, envy, and unwanted bad vibes creeping into your home, it's time to reveal the solution. The answer may surprise you because it's not a fancy tool or an expensive ritual. Instead, it's something incredibly simple: baking soda. Yes, the same baking soda you probably use in your kitchen to bake, clean, or deodorize can also be used to protect your home's energy. You might be wondering, how can baking soda, an everyday item, have such a powerful effect on energy? Well, in Buddhist teachings, it's all about intention and the properties of natural elements. Everything, even the most ordinary things, holds energy. And when used with the right mindset, these items can transform the energy around us. Let's dive into how this works and how you can use baking soda to protect your home from negative influences. The idea of using baking soda in spiritual practices might seem a bit unconventional, but it's grounded in the belief that everything in our environment can either absorb or repel energy. Baking soda, with its natural purifying properties, doesn't just work wonders on physical spaces, it also works on an energetic level. Think of how baking soda absorbs smells from your fridge or freshens up a room. It's able to pull in and neutralize whatever it comes in contact with. Similarly, when you place baking soda in your freezer, it acts as a magnet for bad vibes and negativity that may have found their way into your home. Now, why the freezer? This is where things get even more interesting. According to certain Buddhist principles, the freezer represents a state of pause or suspension. Just as it preserves food by freezing it, it can freeze energy as well. When you place baking soda in the freezer, it halts the flow of negative energy, preventing it from spreading or growing. Essentially, you're stopping harmful energy in its tracks before it can affect your life. But that's not all. Now here's where it gets really interesting. According to Buddhist karmic teachings, the energy that we put out into the world, whether good or bad, eventually returns to us. This is the principle of cause and effect, one of the core pillars of Buddhism. So, by placing baking soda in the freezer, not only are you neutralizing and stopping the negative energy in your home, but you're also sending it back to its origin. Whether someone directed jealousy toward you or sent ill will your way, the negative energy will boomerang back to them. But don't worry, this isn't about revenge or wishing harm on others. Instead, it's a way of ensuring that the energy that doesn't belong to you is returned to its rightful owner. In Buddhism, everything seeks balance, and this method aligns with that natural order. This practice is simple yet powerful, and it allows you to take control of the energy in your home. By using a basic item like baking soda, you can protect your personal space from unwanted influences, while also maintaining balance in the energy flow around you. So, the next time you feel a heaviness in the air, or sense negativity creeping into your home, remember, sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective, and baking soda might just be the protection your home needs. Now that we've explored the why and how of using baking soda to protect your home from negative energy, let's break it down into a simple step-by-step process. This guide will show you exactly how to perform this powerful yet easy ritual to cleanse and guard your space. Remember, the key here is intention. Approach this practice with a clear mind and purpose, and you'll notice the difference in the energy around you. Performing this ritual is straightforward, and it doesn't take much time at all. Follow these steps to use baking soda to absorb and redirect negative energy in your home. Step 1 is to get a small container or resealable bag of baking soda. The first thing you'll need is a small container, like a plastic bag or even a small glass jar. You don't need a lot of baking soda. A tablespoon or two should be enough. The container or bag keeps the baking soda contained and tidy while it works its magic in the freezer. Step 2 is to set an intention before placing it in the freezer. This is the most crucial step. Before you place the baking soda in the freezer, take a moment to focus on your intention. Buddhist teachings emphasize the power of intention. What you put into the universe is what you get back. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and mentally or verbally say something like, "May this space be cleansed of all negativity. May all harmful energy be returned to its rightful place." You can personalize this intention however you like, as long as it feels aligned with your goals of protection and positivity. Step 3 is to place the container in the back of the freezer, out of sight, and let it work silently. Now that your intention is set, place the container or bag of baking soda in the back of your freezer. The reason for putting it in the back is symbolic. It's out of sight, quietly working in the background, just like the way energy flows around us, often unseen. Once the baking soda is in the freezer, you don't need to worry about it or check on it regularly. Let it do its job of absorbing negative energy without any interference. You can leave the baking soda in the freezer for about a month. After that, it's a good idea to replace it with fresh baking soda to ensure that it continues to effectively neutralize harmful energy. If you feel a shift in the energy of your home before the month is up, perhaps a return of tension or heaviness, you can replace it sooner. The goal is to keep the energy in your home as light and balanced as possible, so trust your instincts on when it's time to refresh the baking soda. By following these steps, you're creating a protective energy barrier in your home. It's a small action with a big impact, aligning you with Buddhist principles of balance and karma. Now that you've performed the ritual and placed the baking soda in your freezer, it's time to talk about what happens next. After implementing this practice, the changes you'll notice may be subtle at first, but over time, they can make a significant difference in the energy of your home. One of the first things you may start to feel is a lighter atmosphere. The tension that once lingered in the air might begin to dissolve. If there was a heaviness or unease in your home, especially in certain rooms, you'll likely notice that it begins to fade. This shift in energy might not always be dramatic, but it will be real, like a burden being lifted or the air becoming clearer. People in the household may start feeling more relaxed, arguments may lessen, and the overall mood could improve as well. You might also feel an increased sense of peace, especially when you come home after a long day. Your space will feel more like a sanctuary, a place where you can recharge without the influence of external negative energy. This ritual creates an invisible barrier that stops negative vibes from taking root. But the most powerful part of this practice is how it deals with the energy that was directed at you. According to Buddhist teachings, energy is cyclical. The baking soda not only absorbs the harmful vibes, but also ensures that the energy is returned to its source. It's not about revenge or wishing harm, it's about karmic balance. Whatever negative intentions were aimed at you, whether jealousy, envy, or bad thoughts, will be reflected back to the person who sent them. This keeps you protected, while allowing natural karmic law to take its course. The energy you put out into the world will always come back, and this practice helps maintain that balance. It's a beautiful, balanced system that's both simple and profound. To wrap things up, placing baking soda in your freezer may seem like a simple act, but as we've explored, it's a powerful tool rooted in both physical and spiritual principles. This practice aligns with ancient Buddhist teachings, offering protection from harmful energies and ensuring that any negativity sent your way is absorbed and returned to its rightful place. Over time, you'll notice how the atmosphere in your home becomes lighter, more peaceful, and free from the tension that negative energy can bring. It's important to remember that this method is not about retaliation or wishing harm on others. Instead, it's about maintaining balance and ensuring that your home remains a safe, positive space. By setting your intention and trusting in the process, you're creating a sanctuary for yourself and those you love. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family who might need some extra protection from negative energy in their lives. And before you go, drop a comment below saying, "I trust in the power of good energy, and my home is a place of peace." Let's create a wave of positivity and protection together. Also, hit that subscribe button for more videos on Buddhist teachings and practical ways to bring balance and harmony into your life.